How's it going? We're live here from Cafecito, and I'm here with Jason Peters.
Hi. Thank you for inviting me out today. For sure, this is a very great opportunity to be with you today.
Yes,
For
and
sure,
I'm thankful to have you on today. So, as you know, this is the One Self podcast, and our show is where wellness and purpose meet. And we want to inspire you to grow intentionally and elevate your brand, business, and your life. So, Jason's here to give us some nuggets about how he got to his entrepreneurship journey. So, tell me about your professional background before you started your business.
Well, my professional background was more of a instinct thing. I had a lot of opportunities to where I had to make it action. And just being here in Yuma for the past 3 years, a lot of action had to be taken,
Mhm.
and entrepreneurship was the boat that I had to get on.
That's great. That's great. That is awesome. That is awesome. So now, what inspired you now to start your company, HomeSwiss Cleaning, and how did the business begin?
The real crazy story. I think I always tell the story all the time. Um, I was in my office on Fourth Ave,
Mhm.
and my landlord actually came into the office, and he was like, "What you doing here?" Like, because I was staying in there at the time. I was homeless at the time,
Mhm.
and he was like, "What you doing?" And after that conversation, we had like a heart to heart, I may say.
Mhm.
And after that conversation, uh, we came up with the idea of cleaning windows.
Oh wow! From
And
your boss.
yes,
Wow.
well, from my landlord,
Landlord. Okay. Your landlord. Okay.
my landlord. And I just took that action to
Mhm.
do it
Mhm.
because anything that is, I say, thrown up,
Mhm.
you have to be able to catch it, or
Yeah.
it's just gonna fall. And I caught that opportunity
Mhm.
to put myself here.
That's amazing. That's
Yes,
amazing. That's an inspiration in itself, guys. Like you just never know when the right opportunity is going to strike. And it's just about taking that action and saying, you know what? I may not know how to run this business. I may not know what to do, but then you ask for help and then it comes to life. So
yes.
you should never be afraid to ask for help for sure. So what makes Home Swiss different from other window cleaning companies?
Well, what makes HomeSwiss different from other window cleaning companies is that we scale. Um, we're just not a locally owned business.
Mm-hmm.
We actually moving globally.
Okay. Nice.
That separates us within a niche because
Mhm.
some window cleaners they want I say fast money game,
Yes. Yeah.
and that fast money game only gets you somewhere.
Exactly.
It doesn't get you to the ultimate goal.
Exactly.
What separates Home Swiss is that we're very strictly
Mhm.
on becoming that household name.
Awesome.
For sure,
Awesome.
for sure.
And the thing is, he can go and build teams everywhere. And so if anyone needs some experience, internship, holler at Jason.
Yes,
You,
yes,
you can help. You can help him, and he can help you in return
for
with
sure,
some
for sure.
experience.
Yes,
Yeah.
that partnership is for sure needed
Yes.
because networking is something that I know for sure that
Mhm.
has taken me,
Correct.
even meeting you,
Yep.
and being able to come on a platform that you have
Mhm.
because your platform is such strong.
Mhm.
And just to be able to be in your presence
Thank
is
you.
something
Thank you.
that I take to heart because at this point, what was said, you have to be around people
Mhm.
that are doing things
Yep.
so you can ultimately do things.
Mhm.
So now that I know that I am moving up the ladder and
Mhm.
meeting people like you, I know that I'm doing the right thing. For
Thank you.
sure.
Thank you. Yeah, and we both belong to a networking group called the High Council Society. Shout out to Charles who created the group.
Yes, yes.
And since we've met, the whole group has gotten so much more leadership skills,
Yes.
so much more training in sales,
Yes.
because it's not just selling yourself. It's also like you never know who's there to help you or has an idea that now you're like, oh, that's the missing piece that I needed.
Hmm.
So it's great to have friends that you can bounce ideas off.
Yes.
And even though we're in different industries, we're all kind of growing together.
Yes, that is facts. That is facts. I love the growth with
Yes.
just within us personally.
Mhm.
We have these outside communication, but for sure, it's putting me at a spot to where the bottom is
Mhm.
so far behind me.
Yep. Yep. And you've been there. So
Yes,
you don't
for
want to go
sure.
back. No,
No, I don't want to go back.
no,
Being at the
no.
bottom is crazy.
It is. It is. But the point of the bottom is like to learn from those lessons
Uh-huh.
and then move yourself up and be like, I'm never gonna make those same mistakes again
Yes.
because now I'm healed and I'm here giving my talent to the world and
Hmm.
I'm gonna be a better person, you know?
Yes, that's facts.
So why do you believe cleaning windows makes such a big impact on a home or business? Like
Well,
professionally getting them done.
I say politics, and this is something that just not my standard.
Mhm.
If you're within politics or if you do your research on things, and I know you do a lot of research,
Yes.
just with based off me and my, I say niche, I have to do my research.
Yes.
And with the politics that I said, the president actually held a conference, and
Mhm.
within that conference, he said that if he ever walked up to a business
Mhm.
that had dirty windows,
Mhm.
he won't go in there. So that is one of the reasons why, I push more,
Yes.
because once politics enter,
Mhm.
anything,
Mhm.
you have to hop on that wave. You
Absolutely.
see what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. Yeah.
Because if the president's talking about it, a lot of people want to
Mhm.
be able to get
Mhm.
those customers.
Yep.
And the president has a lot of followers.
Oh yes. Oh yes. And then obviously cleanliness is important for any business.
Yes, for
If
sure.
your restroom's not good, if you have a restaurant that you can see handprints over it, you're like, these people don't care about cleanliness.
Come on now.
So it's the
Yes.
simple things that you can outsource that can help you out with time.
Right.
Even.
Yes, for sure, for sure. And it's
So
a lot of companies here that I see that aren't on that train.
mhm,
And
mhm.
I tell them all the time that this is a very hindrance
It
of your
is.
company,
It is.
because
Yeah.
people are seeing this and unconsciously you're
Mhm.
having that thought like this is nasty.
Yes.
For
Yes.
sure, for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what was one of the biggest challenges that you faced early on as a business owner?
Um, Being black, believe it or not,
Really?
yes, for sure. And it's not a negative thing.
Mhm.
This is more of a push,
Mhm.
because here in Yuma, it's a lot of, I say, different cultures,
Yeah.
but one in particular
It's a
cultures,
smaller community
for
as
sure,
well.
a very
Yeah.
small community. And
Mhm.
it's like, if you haven't been here and you're an outside spec, you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So they're gonna look at you different.
Mhm.
And with me coming up to people, asking them to clean their windows at first strike
Mhm.
is what homeless people do.
Mhm.
My second strike was my color of skin,
Mhm.
and my third strike was me not being able to speak
The
that
language.
language.
Mhm.
So I just kept pushing through that.
Mhm.
My work ethic shown,
Yes.
and eventually, you know what I mean. It came to a point to where I'm like the guy, the
Yes.
window guy. So
Yes.
it's
Yes.
like,
And then the nice thing is once you've done the work and you've done it well, then they're like, you know what? I don't care what he looks like or what he does or what he says.
yes,
He does the job. He gets it done. He's efficient. I don't need to worry about nothing else. And
yes,
for you, it's very like service based. So
yes,
everything comes down to customer service. Like you give good customer service, they're gonna come back.
yes, for sure. Customer service is key. If you
Mm.
don't have a customer service mindset
Mhm.
and trying to please someone else, I feel that you won't get as far as you want to be.
Yes.
Even at this point right here and being on your platform again, it has to be like a pleasing effort
Yep.
into it,
Yep.
because I don't want to come onto your platform or
Mhm.
and be rude.
Yeah.
And if I be rude and you be rude on top of that, your customer service skills has, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it didn't derail. So I say
Mhm.
with anything, your customer service skills has to be on point for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I want to dive more into a
Mhm.
different topic.
Sure.
Um, what was the moment when you realized your business was about to really take off?
Oh my God. Um, to be honest with you, I feel like my business has yet to take off.
Okay.
I feel like it's in the rocket ship.
Okay.
I'm getting
It's
my
about to launch.
not for sure. I guess at this point I'm at my the clock down. We go 10, 9,
9, 8.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So now I'm in that process of
Nice.
counting down,
Nice.
and then once for sure that it's ready to be launched,
Hmm.
that is going to be,
Yeah. Where you're
unbelievable.
gonna scale and have employees
You
and
see what I'm
do all
saying?
the things. Yeah.
But this part here, this is
Mhm.
a special part in my life. That's how
Mhm.
come again. I thank you for bringing me onto your platform,
You're
and
welcome.
I
You're
know
welcome.
that I'm putting those specs together.
Mhm.
So when it does launch,
Mhm.
which it already has, and
Mhm.
I say it's from a mindset.
It is a
I, I,
mindset.
I can say that it
Mhm.
launched already in my mind, and in
Mhm.
my mind I see.
You see a bigger
You
picture.
see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I feel that to answer your question, when I seen it or how did I feel? I
Mhm.
think that was the question.
Yep.
Um,
When was the moment that you realized it's gonna take off?
when it happened in my mind,
Okay.
when I had that
You
that
put it into your vision and then you made it happen.
right,
That's
right.
awesome.
So
That's
yeah, for
awesome.
sure, you already know what's going on.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, how do you build trust with clients when working in and around their homes or their businesses?
um, it's more of being the window guy. I'm the window
Mhm.
guy.
Mhm.
Everyone knows me as the window guy. So I
Mhm.
built that trust within years. That
Mhm.
trust didn't just happen just overnight.
Mhm.
I was doing this when I was homeless.
Mhm.
I didn't have nowhere to go. I was telling my friend this the other day.
Mhm.
I would clean windows and go sleep behind a dumpster
Oh wow.
and stack up some money so I can be able to go to a hotel and stay.
Yeah.
And after I stayed at that hotel, it was more like a day-to-day hustle.
Mhm.
So building that trust was more based on consistency.
Consistency.
And selling is for sure a skill.
Yes,
If you
it
don't
is.
know how to, get a customer to
Mhm.
look at your product, look at your service, and then transfer over to a sale,
Mhm.
I think that's one of the major things. And I think my sales pitch, I
Mhm.
work on it daily.
Mhm.
Sales skills, I work on it daily. Just
Mhm.
like here now,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just the communication back and forth, the eye
Mhm.
contact. You see what I'm saying?
It
So
makes a difference.
it
Yeah.
makes a totally
Yep,
difference.
yep.
That's
Because
how.
people kind
Uh-huh.
of start judging you the minute they see you.
Come
That's where
on.
they talk about first impressions. It's a lasting impression.
Yes.
So you don't get that back. So when you meet somebody, you look in their eyes, the way you shake your hand, you're moving forward to talk, you're
Yes.
moving back, you're crossing your hands. All of that is like context clues
Right.
if they're willing to talk or not. So
Hmm.
those are the things you learn, and especially with you, like you knock on doors and you're not
Yes.
afraid to. And that's something that I don't do. And I'm thinking like, man, like it's okay to get a no because a no just means next
Yes.
opportunity. It just means that they're not ready,
Come
and
on
that's
now.
okay.
Yes.
And you build your confidence more and more as you see like what's working for somebody and what's not,
Hmm.
and then you just change your pitch every time.
Yes. Yes.
You
For
know.
sure. That door knocking is something serious, and I think I did that for. Well, I still do it now, but I did it for sure heavily in my first year of
Hmm.
working.
Hmm.
People knew me strictly before I even started doing the
Yep.
social media side of it.
Yep.
They knew me strictly for going door to door in neighborhoods.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
a funny story, one of these neighborhoods on why I stopped doing homes.
Hmm.
Somebody actually called the police on me. One of
Oh
them days.
no.
Yes, they called the police on me because I was going door to door
Oh
with my
no.
reflector jacket on and my bucket at the time,
Okay.
and going door to door asking people, for work. And
Hmm.
they was like, "Well, we got the police called. We was called because they said somebody random was walking
Oh
around
no.
the home, so they thought somebody was gonna rob. So
Oh god.
that was like part of the
That's like racial profiling.
right. That was part of the difficulties that I had to go through. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Anybody else, it would have just derailed them.
Yep.
And was like, oh no, I can't do this
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they're being like this. But
Hmm.
that actually gave me the push to be like, oh well, if I can make this reaction happen, then I'm
Hmm.
doing something positive.
That's true. That's true. Yep, that is true. That is true. So, what's something people don't realize about the professional window cleaning business?
Well, some people don't realize the time that it takes.
Hmm.
It's a real skill to clean a window.
Yep.
It's just not the down motion, put some
Hmm.
water on it, down motion, down
Hmm.
motion. It's
You have to have the right products and
yes, the
clean.
right products, the right tools, the right squeegee, the right rubber squeegee.
Mm-hmm.
Because here in Yuma it's so hot, if you don't use the right squeegee rubber, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have streaks on your windows.
Oh,
And many
okay.
people don't even know that.
Then people don't.
You
Yeah.
know, they don't know you have to
And
have
we
the
have a
right
lot
type
of
of rubber.
dust here
Oh,
too.
for sure.
So it's something you can't just do once per week. You
Mhm.
gotta maintain it.
Yes, yes. The maintenance side of the window cleaner is for sure a must.
Mm-hmm.
Many companies, like we were saying about the restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
when I have conversations like these, I'll be like, yes, this has to be a consistent
It's
thing
consistent thing.
because once these people see that your business is clean, they're
Mm-hmm.
going to expect that
They're-
every time.
Exactly, 100%. And the employees are so busy in the back, cooking and
Yes,
taking care of clients, wiping tables down. That's probably the last thing on their list when they're leaving the business.
yes, yes.
So it's nice to have someone come in and be like, I got you taken care of. You outsource it so you can focus on the other things of your business.
No, for sure.
So how has owning a business changed your mindset or personal growth?
I say it changed as knowing that I can do it. These things like this, just being always in survival mode, didn't come to me.
Yeah, of course.
When I was like saying that things need to ultimately happen, it was a powerful move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like I said, just being in struggle mode and being in survival mode, you have a different mindset. But once you get honestly tired of the
Because
life
you're
that you're living,
hustling. You're literally hustling until you can make that first client.
You see what I'm saying?
You get that grit that keeps going grit. And then
Yes.
finally you're like, I know this is going to pay off.
Come on now.
And
my very first customer, I got a year of talking. I did one whole year of
talking to the same person.
Same people, damn near every day.
Wow.
Just like we're at Cafecito now.
Yes.
I actually talked to the manager before we actually came here, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, we're good, but bro, yeah, you keep coming back, you never know." And I told him, I made a joke and I said, "Yeah, I've been coming here for 2 years, 3 years. One of these days, you guys are gonna be like, oh, this dude's been coming here for years now.
Yeah.
We might as well go ahead and do it."
Yep.
Because
they'll remember you. Because you'll be the top of mind when they're ready to outsource that.
That's that sales pitch right there.
Sales pitch.
Once somebody comes up with a problem, it's like like if you get sick.
Yeah.
You get sick, somebody's gonna tell you to go to the hospital.
Yes. Yeah.
So once these windows get too dirty, oh, what's that dude? What's that dude?
Where's he at?
That's how come I like when people. I tell people specifically. I say, call me the window guy.
Yep.
Because once you be like, oh, where's the window guy? Where's the window guy?
Yeah.
I have to do is just go next door and be like, hey, where's the window guy coming back?
Right.
No,
right.
For sure,
right.
For sure.
So, what advice would you give someone looking to start a service-based business?
I say, just start, just do it. Services is a world full of things. It's just not one thing. What you're doing right now is actually a service. Selling water on side of the streets is a service. Going around sweeping people's parking lot is a service.
Because we're not selling any products.
Come on now.
It's what we do and in our business that gets results for the clients.
Yes. You already know. Yes. And just do it. You know what I mean? Once you, like you said, when you do something, the next step is done.
Yep.
And that's me.
Yep.
When I do something, the next step is done.
Yes.
Because
you're consistent and you follow through.
Come on
There's
now.
a difference because even for me with the podcast, I was afraid. I was like, oh, I'm scared to like see, because you hear people like make comments and stuff. But in the almost 2.5, almost 3 years that I've been doing this, I've been doing consistently, and I've got no bad reviews. So I'm like, you know what? I want to be that voice for people to share their stories and to motivate others. And I felt what would be the right platform, and that's when I made the podcast. So and I'm still here. I'm still here.
At this point, I feel the energy. At this point, we're moving up a ladder that many people don't even attempt to do. That's how come I said do it, because.
And we're different. We're different.
Different.
You're an African American with this, window cleaning. I'm an Indian girl doing a podcast in Yuma, small town where there's mostly because a lot of people speak Spanish here,
Yes.
and I have learned it while living here. But it's not even about that. It's more like when you have something inside of you that tells you, I want to do more than
Mhm.
just be at this job that I'm not happy.
Right.
And that more is something that drives you to create these ideas. And the
Mhm.
idea wasn't put in you for no reason.
Come on now.
So some people dream of having a business or dream of doing different things, but they don't do it.
Come on.
So
Faith without action.
faith without action.
Come
And you
on.
can write things down. Like I journal every day.
Oh, come on.
But until you
Yes.
read that journal back and say, okay, really, this is what I need to change.
Hmm.
Until you put that to action, nothing's
Yes.
going to change.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
And I actually I bear witness to that because, like you, I journal every day.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I have to go back and write down how I feel about my life, and
Hmm.
then I look at it and I'll be like, oh wow, this is actually how I feel about my life, and
Hmm.
then I take it into this day and
Yes.
put forth that action
Yes.
on what I wrote down because. Like you said, you can write down some stuff and just push it to the side and
Hmm.
don't
Oh,
put
it's
no.
there.
Yeah, it's just there. I wrote today. I did what
What they
people.
tell you to
You
do.
see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
you have to put it in action
Action.
so
Hmm.
you can see it.
Yep.
And that's when I was homeless.
Hmm.
I was homeless, right?
Hmm.
I used to stay in a storage shed.
Hmm.
I used to write daily, and
Oh
I
my
said,
God.
"This is what I'm going to do."
You should
And
write a book on your journey.
hey, it didn't come to fruition until just recently.
Hmm.
But all through those years,
You
you
were
know what I mean?
manifesting.
I'm writing, I'm doing, I'm
Hmm.
writing, I'm
Hmm.
doing, I'm writing, I'm doing.
Hmm.
I'm going through divorce,
Hmm.
um, homelessness, nowhere to go,
Hmm.
moving all the way damn near across the country.
Yeah.
But you know, it's wow,
But you had the
very beautiful.
faith and the freedom, and you had the faith to keep going.
Right.
You know how many people would have been caught up in drugs or other things, and you said, "No, I believe in myself so strongly that I'm gonna get better for my family, for my
Yes.
children." Even though you were going through all this hardship,
Yes.
you said, "You know what? It's okay because tomorrow is a new day.
Come on.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be more focused. I'm going to find the skills inside of me that
Mm.
says, hey, I'm about to emerge into something better."
Yes.
So you did it, and
Yes.
that's called grit and
Yes.
resilience.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
everybody has to go through it because I feel like no business starts perfect
Hmm.
and no relationship starts perfect.
Come on now.
You have to put in the work
Yes.
because no one can put in the work for you but yourself. And the more you love yourself, the more you put yourself first
Hmm.
before other people, because you can put other people first too, but you still have to love yourself because you can't love your business, your life, if you don't love yourself.
Hmm.
So you got to do the work now so that everybody around you wants to be with you because you're positive, you're giving that good energy,
Hmm.
and that all speaks for itself.
Yes, it does. It does. Whatever you do is like you said, it's going to speak for itself
Hmm.
because can't nobody run our life. All they can do is give suggestions.
Hmm.
It's what I don't want to quote the Bible because I
Hmm.
don't know it from back to front, but what I was told before,
Hmm.
it was I thought lost my train of thought, but devil only suggests.
Hmm. Amen. That is true. That is true.
So
That is true.
if he only suggests this, then that goes to show you that we have to take control of our
We
lives.
have to take control of it. Absolutely, because you can only mull over that negative thought for so long.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, time goes by, and you're like, "Man, I've been thinking about this negative thing for too long."
Come on.
Sometimes you gotta just. This is what I tell myself when I'm feeling anxious or worried about something. I count backwards: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move.
Mm.
And the minute of you move, you get away from that mulling over the same thing.
Mm.
So you count down: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, make a move. Go outside, touch grass,
Tight.
listen to music.
Mm.
You can't stay sitting and moping because that's not changing nothing.
Right.
So count backwards: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Make a move. Make a phone call. Listen to music. Make yourself a tea.
Mhm.
Go out and step on grass. That action of movement changes things.
Mm. So and this is for you just saying that and bringing that to my attention. That's how come I love talking to you. There's some things that for sure that I'm practicing now that
Mhm.
goes just along with just me having those questions in my mind.
Mhm.
What can I do in order to make the energy that I have
Mm-hmm.
into productive.
Mm-hmm.
And that is more of a productive step to where
Mm-hmm.
when I do have those negative thoughts, or when I
Mm-hmm. And
do
we all
have the,
do. We
come on
all
now,
do. Nobody's perfect,
yeah,
you
and
know?
that's a good thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then
Yep.
make a
And
step
take a step, move on.
instead of going downhill,
Yep.
because it's easy to go
It's
downhill.
it's easy to get stuck. Trust me. The
I mean,
minute
free.
you start the minute you start thinking like, oh, this is not gonna work, that's not gonna work, then you
Mhm.
get more of those negative thoughts, right?
Yes.
But the more you say, you know what, maybe it didn't work right now. But
Mhm.
tomorrow I'm gonna think different. I'm
Yes.
gonna ask for help. You
Yes.
know, there are other people that may have done it better than me.
Mhm.
And that's okay. The minute you learn to accept, advice or mentorship is the minute you really grow, because
Mhm.
you cannot be a solopreneur and think that you can do it all, because eventually you're gonna burn out,
Come on now,
you
super
know?
burnout. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it for 3 years, and I probably got burnt out every year. So
It happens. It's part of life. It happens. So what's next now for Home Swiss window cleaning? Any exciting plans ahead?
the most exciting plan that I have right now is being actually a community leader.
Good.
And that is a program that I'm actually going to be starting
Mm-hmm.
this week on Thursday.
Congrats.
I'm going to start doing that, so
Nice.
I can be more of a community eye,
Yes.
and just instead of just the window guy. I
Yes.
love the window guy label, but for
Mhm.
sure the window guy with the community behind him
It
and the
helps.
community backing.
Yes.
Come on now,
It'll.
that's
hmm And you already are a leader. I mean, you
mhm.
are the vice president of the council, the high council, and you are doing the business mixers in the community with Charles and the team,
Yes.
and just putting yourself out there, giving back to different things. So thank you for all
Yes,
you
for
do.
sure. No, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, yes. And so I have one bonus question
For
before we
sure.
end. What inspires you daily, on the daily? Because inspiration has to come daily, in my opinion.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm gonna be
Mhm.
very honest with you. It comes from the me being in survival mode.
Mhm.
I can't be active.
Mhm.
I have to be proactive,
Proactive.
and that's what I get up to do every day.
Mhm.
Sometimes, I have my days,
Yeah.
but I have to be proactive. Something has to happen today.
Mhm.
If what they say, a small step for mankind, another step for whatever it was,
Mhm.
that small step that I take is like I have to do something proactive
Yes,
today.
that's true. That's true. Because one step forward is better than one step back.
Come on now.
The more you keep moving forward, the more things get changed. But if
Yes.
you keep moving back, worried, nothing's gonna change. So,
Right.
yeah.
And that inspires me today. That's how come sometimes, that's why I do door to door,
Mhm.
because door to door gives me those no's.
Yes.
I live for no's.
Oh,
I
really?
live, yes.
You're the
I
only one that I
live,
know that likes
I
nose.
live for no's. I live for no's because I say this, I say, if I get 10 no's out of a day,
Mhm.
like say like I go knock 10 doors or I go to 10 companies.
Yeah.
If I get if all of those companies say no,
Mhm.
I know I'm about to get somebody that's gonna say yes,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be 10 times over.
That's true. That's true. Because once they say yes, if other people say, "Oh yeah, your windows are looking so good,"
Right.
who did it? Then they say the referral.
Come on
That
now.
helps too.
Come on
You
now.
know.
And that has happened throughout the years that makes me have what I have now.
Correct.
Is that daily inspiration of something has to happen. I have to be proactive. Coming
Yes.
from that homelessness, coming
Yes.
from having to pay $75 a day
Mhm.
in a hotel
Mhm.
and not having no paycheck.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if 10 people told me no in one day and I didn't have that $75, you see what I'm saying, to get my room,
Yeah.
I knew that I say, if it happened on a Monday,
Mhm.
I know by Wednesday, my Monday and Tuesday is going to be corporate, including my whole week. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know,
You just kept moving forward.
you see what I'm saying? I know for sure that right around that corner, I'm one door away from somebody saying, "Oh yeah, you go ahead and do it for 300. It's all right." You know what I mean? Not for sure, but that's really the daily inspiration of just being proactive instead of active, because you can be active, but being proactive
Is a whole different
is a
thing.
whole different story.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, thank you guys so much for being on our podcast today. Please follow Jason on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, if you need any services, DM me. I can get you his information as well. And for the replay, follow oneself at oneself consulting. And I'm just going to leave with a quote: when purpose leads, impact follows. So follow your purpose and let's create impact. Have a good day, guys. Thank you, Jason, for
No,
being
thank you,
on.
thank you.
See you guys on the other side. Bye.